What we're showing here is another color scheme. This one is by area. You'll notice here that we have colorization by the different rooms. And here's a question for you. What happens when you need to group a number of rooms based on square footages? Let's say that you want to capture a group of rooms that are between 100 and 200 square feet. You can do that with Revit. Revit has another option which is called color schemes by range. And what that is, it's basically a variable factor that allows you to set up certain kinds of conditions when you're looking at your space plan. Ranges only work with area and perimeter parameters. So let's go ahead and take a look at this and see what we can do. I want you to make sure that on the project browser, you're on the scheme by room area. And up here for the properties, let's go ahead and find the color scheme, which should be named Name. What we're going to do here is we're going to create a new color scheme. So make sure that Name is highlighted. Come down to Duplicate, click on that, and we're going to call this Room Areas and press OK. So now we just made a copy of one color scheme, and we're going to modify it now. Come up here to Room Legend under Title, and we're going to call this Room Area Ranges. And in order to get the range to work, we're going to use either area or perimeter. And in this case, we're going to use area. Ignore the message. And then click by range. So you'll notice here that with these columns that I have, there's an at least, less than, and a caption column that now show up. And we have a very small value called 20 square feet. Look at our floor plan, and you can figure out that we probably need about 70 because workstations are thereabouts. So we're going to start at 70. And now we're going to go ahead and add in a value with a plus. And when you do this, it's going to double the increment that you started with. And you can then come in and make additional changes. Right now, I'm going to change this to 100, and I'm going to hit the plus sign again. And my next value here is going to be 200, and I'm going to hit this. Now you'll see here I'm getting increments of 100, and I kind of want that. So I'm going to keep on clicking here a little bit, and I'm going to change this one here to 400, and then come back up here and change this to 300, and hit again. There's 500, 600. Notice how I'm playing with this now, making sure that I'm getting this increment of 100 through here. So I've got 700. I'm going to do one more, and I'm going to change this one to 900 because we have to think about, well, you probably got more than 900 square feet for circulation. You can keep the colors. You can keep everything visible. The other thing that you have here is that you have a caption, and you can come in and make a change here. So if you wanted to make a change, let's say from 100 square feet to 199, you can do that, and it'll reflect that on your legend. Let's go ahead and press OK. You'll see that there's been a change now, and we will go to Annotate, and we'll bring in basically a new legend that shows all the rooms categorized by these various ranges. So if you look here closely, we have rooms in yellow that are between 400 and 500 square feet. Notice that anything over 900 square feet is this lime orange color, whereas a lot of other things in gray are between 100 and 199 square feet. So you can use ranges to basically set up conditions as far as how you want to look at your space plan.